Hey guys, Duke from Sportsgamerz.com here today with a preview of our Madden 18 Seattle Playbook Offensive Guide. Seattle Offensive Playbook is one of the best playbooks in the game this year. You can check out the full guide on Sportsgamerz.com for a great offensive scheme. This preview is going to show you the gun, bunch tight end, PA, boot over play. One of the best plays in the game this year in my opinion. This is a great playbook because it has a lot. Bunch tight end is only in a few playbooks this year. Its gun bunch is outstanding. It has a great tight slot, some good spread formations, and even some heavy run sets, that are very effective. Great trips tight end, just overall great playbook. The bunch tight end, PA boot over, however, I would say put your fastest receiver where you see I have Randall Cobb in the slot. The reason why is the deep cross the slot receiver is essentially going to be unguardable this year. Now, if you have a fast receiver that's terrible, I wouldn't really put him there, but I would say your fastest receiver that's actually good. So, yes, I do have two faster receivers than Cobb, but they're both bad, and Cobb is just one speed slower, and he's way better overall, so I'll just keep him there. But the reason why, like I said, this play is so good is the slot route. This route is basically unguardable. You can't man it up. Zones do not cover it. And there's also other good routes on this play. So if you guys remember last year, towards the end of the year, people were just running tight slots, tight flex from the Titans playbook with the PA post play, with the deep post and crossing routes. They really watered that play down in formation in general this year, and they made this play even better. If you like that route last year, you're definitely gonna like this play right here. So all I really do on this play is just drag my tight end, and that's really it. So right off the bat, you can see, as I mentioned, this route is not gonna get covered. It's gonna get behind cloud flats. Man coverage won't stop it. Deep zones won't play it on the sidelines. If you take a look at the replay, you will see how open he was. You also can see I could have dumped it down to the flat, to Bennett, or even Nelson in the short middle. You'll see how open he is, and you'll even see here on this play, you can split the safeties with this deep post route to your slot receiver, or to your outside receiver, who's technically still is in the slot because it's a compressed formation. But yeah, so you can see again, the post route will really kill people that play cover 2 or 2 deep safeties from this formation because the safeties just fan out too wide, and on top of that, like I said, you still do have the crossing route that is uncoverable unless you manually guard it. You still can dump it down into the flats. This is a play action pass, so you're going to get good protection against anyone who has a pretty good blitz that you need to block. And it's just an overall great play. So right there you can see how badly it cooks cover 2. I don't think cover 2 is a good coverage this year. Nothing like it was last year. In fact, most people you're going to see are going to play some sort of 3 deep look from a cover 3, maybe cover 4, but cover 2 is not as common as it was last year at all. So this play right here is still going to beat all those other coverages very, very well. Granted, you might not be able to split the safeties with the post, obviously, against the cover 3. But you can still throw it as just a regular, open pass, depending upon what the user does. If he stays low to guard these underneath routes, you can definitely still throw the post, although you may need to low pass it so the safety doesn't play it. But if they go deep with the post, you will easily be able to hit the underneath routes, and obviously still we can hit this route on the sideline right here that just gets open against pretty much everything. This is what makes the play so difficult. It's a very easy play to run to because you can quick snap it so that they don't have time to set anything up. Except it's play action, so it defends and gets protection for the blitzes. You have quick routes, you have long developing routes, you have big play potential, all in one. Literally, I don't care what coverage they play you, unless they have manual coverage on this deep cross. With a good receiver, he's going to get open every single time. Remember, guys, this year you cannot cross man other than with safeties and middle linebackers. No middle linebacker or even the safety is not going to defend this from cross man. Even if you try to do that, it won't work. And on top of that, by doing cross man, all you're going to do is you're going to leave open, other vulnerable areas of the field if you try to cross man a safety or a middle linebacker. So here's man. As you can see, pretty much every route on the field was getting open. So man is not a good option either. If you take a look at the replay, Jordy Nelson got so open on his quick crossing route, I just hit him. The drag actually was covered pretty well, so I take that back. The drag was covered good, but you can see this route is starting to break open, and still you can split the safeties with even in man coverage. You know, with this deep post from this play, the safeties, you know, they just don't, in cover 2, man and cover 2 this year, they just don't play it smart. They get too wide and let you split the safeties with these types of routes. And you can see this route, I mean, even, this is, who is this? I believe this is Trey Waynes, who's actually a very fast corner. They just can't keep up with this route as long as you have a good receiver running it. You can see he easily has good separation. He's only going to gain more as he heads to the sideline. So you've seen, you know, all sorts of zones. You've seen man. You again want to see a blitz. You can see that it will easily get picked up by the play action. Let's do a blitz here. Okay, so here's a cover 3 blitz. And again, you can see we're able to get some good protection. Dump it quickly into the flats. That's what's great about this play. You know, I could have waited longer for one of my longer developing routes, but you can always just have a quick pass to go to. You can see here, this guy was very much open. The post, I could have did a low pass here. If I waited longer, this route was going to get open too. The only route that was really covered right here was Jordy Nelson. Obviously, you know, being as it's a blitz, I didn't really want to take my time. When I have someone open in the flat, I'll take that. And this year, flat passes are really, really effective, not only because of the fact they're hard to cover, but once you throw them, this year the open field jukes and spins are so effective that, you know, the standard 5-yard flat pass can easily get you touchdowns this year by just making 1 or 2 guys miss with the effectiveness of the jukes and the spins. So hope you guys enjoy this play. For the full guide, check out the Madden 18 Seattle Offensive Playbook Guide on Sportsgamerz.com. Exclusively, I'll put the link to check it out in the description. Enjoy, guys.